What's up, guys? Thank you so much for popping into my review for Kung Fu Panda 2. Happy Sunday! And if you're not watching this on the day I released the video, well, happy whatever day it is. And today we're talking about the sequel to the landmark 2008's Kung Fu Panda. Why am I reviewing these Kung Fu Panda films? Well, DreamWorks is going to be re-releasing SHREK for its 25th anniversary. It's pretty big. It's the first animated feature to ever win the Oscar for Best Animated Feature Film. That was the year the category was introduced. And a few of their films were nominated for that same Oscar as the years went on, including the first Kung Fu Panda and Kung Fu Panda 2. The film was released in 2011, and it is celebrating its 15th anniversary. You've got some DreamWorks animated movies that look fine. You know, the animation is good. But then you have the ones that the animation's really fantastic, and that's the How to Train Your Dragon films, the SHREK films, the Kung Fu Panda films. Now, Po, played by Jack Black, is the dragon warrior. But when Lord Shen develops a weapon that can take out Kung Fu forever, Po and the Furious Five are set out to defeat Lord Shen before it's too late. And also, Po has to discover a little more about himself in the film. And he discovers in the film where he's from. And obviously the goose is not his biological father, but they never really talked about that until this movie, which I like that dialogue. You know, he's like, well, you never said anything, so why would I say anything? I think the dialogue in this movie, just as it was in the first film, is very good. Po, the Furious Five, Shifu, they're all back. And Gary Oldman is introduced as Lord Shen. He'll stop at nothing to reclaim what's his, and he wants to take China for his own. Kung Fu Panda 2 feels a lot bigger in scope than Kung Fu Panda 1. You go outside the Valley of Peace a lot, where they have to travel to this new temple where Shen has sort of taken command. It's all very beautiful to look at. Michelle Yeoh's new fortune teller character, I think, really works. There's some humor in the film that doesn't work, but when the humor does work, it really works. There's a scene where Lord Shen is asking his henchmen to move around this big weapon. And finally, one of them just goes, "It's too heavy, my lord." I found that really funny. But the movie does have heart. I feel like there's a little more to grasp into because, you know, the story is developed with Po, the character development with Tigress as well with Po, and their friendship and their bond is developed in this movie a lot. It's very subtle, some of the writing, but it really works and how they embrace each other. It's really special. And I was like, okay, I wish they gave Master Shifu a little more to do in the movie, but it's nice that they brought him in for the final confrontation. Kung Fu Panda 2 is just as good as Kung Fu Panda 1. I don't know. I was thinking, what do I like more? The first one or the second one? Hell, I might even say Kung Fu Panda 3. And I'm going to be rewatching that soon, picking that up on 4K as well. And then, of course, we'll be talking about SHREK to celebrate its 25th anniversary. And my rating for Kung Fu Panda 2 is a very strong 4 out of 5 stars. I'm giving it the same rating as I gave the first one. I think these are very good movies. There's a cool gag when they're inside the big monster puppet thing where they're all inside and eating the wolves, and it kind of looks like Pac-Man. I mean, there's a lot of great stuff in this movie. The villain is good. Look, Tai Lung and Lord Shen, I mean, these are both top-tier DreamWorks villains. I haven't watched these movies a lot. I just started really getting into them. And the Kung Fu Panda movies, for sure, are some of DreamWorks' best films. So I'm excited to talk about Kung Fu Panda 3. This movie was nominated for Best Animated Feature at the Academy Awards. It came out in 2011. And I just reviewed a film a few months ago on the channel called The Adventures of Tintin. It's Steven Spielberg's first and only animated directed feature film. And that was not nominated for Best Animated Feature. But guys, what's your thoughts on Kung Fu Panda 2? Comment down below. Did you pick the film up on 4K? You're watching it, streaming it somewhere? What's your thoughts? Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for a bunch of new releases coming in the future, including the Super Mario Galaxy movie and the drama. And also come on back to the channel for reviews for older films, as I mentioned, already Kung Fu Panda 3, and my next review in the Steven Spielberg review series, it's going to be The Post. And it all leads to Disclosure Day. And guys, you can follow me on Twitter and/or X at Ranking72 and Instagram at KingArises131. That's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for Kung Fu Panda 2. And until next time, over and out.